we caught up on the love life, as I said before the break. We can't have any scrubs. Everybody in this house, in this relationship, is booked and busy. I love this idea of you and T-Boz taking TLC story to Broadway. It's called Crazy, Sexy, Cool. It opens in Washington, D.C. this summer. You are a producer on the project. I know this has been a dream of yours for some time.
The thing that's going to be so cool about it is it's not your typical, kind of like how our biopic, which it should have been that way. You know, you see all the things that happens and all that, but it's just focuses on the relationship between the three of us and now the two of us, you know. So that's the part I think that people are going to love the most, is that sistership, you know?
It is, and it truly is that. I mean, you know, whenever I watch you and T-Boz talk about Lisa and just the relationship and just honestly, the music is a soundtrack of our lives, but the story is really this iconic story of sisterhood.
It really is. I mean, we are so close. But it's funny because, like, when we're not working, you know, we'll check in and stuff like that, you know, but everybody kind of goes back to their own thing or whatever. But, you know, I mean, we're sisters, we're family, and we always said, you know, TLC is meant to be, you know, TLC is forever, you know, that kind of thing. And so it's real. That's real for us.
It is so real. And that's why I love that you have always appreciated what it means to have someone, whether they are your blood sister or sister by choice. And so that adds, I would imagine, to your relationship, Matthew, because of your brothers. I mean, you have blood brothers that I remember I couldn't tell y'all apart at some times. It was like you are all so close. And the fact that you have the podcast, the Brotherly Love Pod, it seems just so right at the right time.
Yeah, it came about because of COVID. We didn't know what we were going to do. And so we're like, you know, everybody's kind of podcasting. I mean, it seems kind of like a crowded market, but let's just give it a shot. And we literally turned the basement of my house into the podcasting studio. And what's really been cool, long story short of it, is that with our lives as we've grown older, and, you know, as my brother's got 3 kids, 1 on the way. Andy's got his life, I got my life. It guarantees us once a week that we get around that table. So you just you're really seeing just us kind of
being yourself.
Being ourselves.
Let's play it. Let's play it.
Because we were a family unit and we worked together, what a blessing. If we weren't working together, we would have been pulled apart.
100%.
Even more than we were, and we were still pulled apart.
Especially with our age and stuff like that, you know what I mean?
But because we were able to stay as a family unit, I think that's what really kept our heads on straight and kept us able to kind of forge through the thicket. So we prevented the Hollywood horror stories a lot of the time because we were always there.
If it was just me in this business, I definitely would have either crashed out or just have removed myself from the situation if I didn't have you two guys apart.
Yeah.
For sure.
Well, I appreciate that.
Very true. Yeah. Without them, we were like this. We were in a bubble. You know, it was just our family. We were like a circus family, just traveling around. And we got to have these incredible experiences, but we never got. Yeah, we never got sucked into the, you know, into the Hollywood.
Well, I mean, you needed each other, and the same with T-Boz and Chilli and Lisa. You needed these people around you that you could really believe had your back and know that they had and trust. When you first introduced your brothers to Chilli, what was that like?
That was awesome. I mean, it was also one of the first times where I was just super happy and proud to kind of get this whole thing together. Because, you know, that's one thing that really brought us.
I told you, that's the one.
Yeah, no, I'm making fun of it. That's not serious. This is a joke. It's a joke. It's like the best of hits for you.
Y'all have too much fun.
Yeah, we do. You gotta be, you know, you gotta poke fun at
So
yourself.
they met her and they were like,
oh yeah. The one thing that really brought us together was family. I mean, the minute that I saw the way that Chilli's with her family, I was like, oh, this could be really great, because I've really come across that. You know, my family, my brothers, my mom, my dad, like, these are people that I'm not willing to not have in my life. And sometimes you get in these relationships that want to, like, put wedges between you and your family. And I've experienced that before, and I knew that I was never going to deal with that ever again. My family's my family, and the fact that, you know, you're the same way with her family, and then my family just instantly loved her. I mean, my mom can't stop talking about her.
Okay, so you get along in every area except for one, I think. Because Matthew recently trekked to the jungles of Madagascar.
Yes,
he shared some of his trip. Take a look.
Yeah, that was awesome. That was an amazing.
Okay, what prompted the trip?
Okay, so there's this amazing conservation organization called Seed Madagascar. Please, everybody out there, check them out. We're not very big, we're very small, but we have a big impact. They've been working in the southeast corners of Madagascar for the past 20 years. And it's not just with animals, it's community outreach, reforestation, and then, yes, trying to save, you know, Madagascar's endemic wildlife. There's only about 8% left of the island that is wild. The rest of it's been taken out. And, you know, but Seed Madagascar, please, it really, like, we did this end-of-year campaign. We're going to feed, like, 50,000 children.
Wow.
We're going to be doing, you know, building forest corridors, connecting the last forest fragments left.
I love that.
It is a real passion project for me. I love it. I can't wait to go back. Madagascar is such a special place. The people are incredible. They were so welcoming and so supportive of what we were trying to do.
So I love this. I love it because the intention is so beautiful, but it takes a lot of nerve to walk through the jungles, and you're not quite. You support the cause.
I do.
You support the organization.
Go back. Do it. But I'm, of course, I would love to go back to help out with the kids.
Yes, of course.
I love children.
Yeah.
I just do.
Yeah.
But he can have the jungle with the spiders and all that stuff.
Yeah, the spiders were
I'll have a heart
insane.
attack.
The spiders?
Well, tell how big the spiders. Tell us.
They were so big that they felt like crabs when they would, you know, walk on you. It was intense.
No.
We were camping out there. I mean, there's no place to stay. We were
you-
really far out.
Not glamping, you were
You know,
camping.
we were full on the ground in the
glam.
jungle. Yeah.
On the ground with spiders that felt like crabs.
Yeah. Yeah, it was pretty wild. But I'm an outdoorsy type
You're
of person. So
outdoorsy.
I love it. I love nature. I love the spiders. I love the lemurs.
And you love
the
humanity,
chameleons. Yeah.
which is why you were there. Chilli and Matthew are not going anywhere. We're talking about their new unscripted romance series, Second Chance Love. Next. We'll be right back. This show makes me feel like the luckiest kid in the world. Join in on the fun. Sign up for our newsletter and subscribe to the Tamron Hall YouTube channel.